Hey guys, it's me again, Aswad. Man, I'm fat in this video, man. But it's okay. I'm going to do a review for Maleficent to part 2 Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Wrong title because she's not evil. She's not evil at all. She's not even in part 1. She's not even in part 2. I don't know why they say she's a Mistress of Evil. She's not. So what? So the movie stars Angelina Jolie. Maleficent is a bad villain in the original Sleeping Beauty. So they made live action movie. I have not seen the first one, but I seen the second one, and I have to be honest. The first half is beautifully shot. I like the first half. The moment before, you see, Maleficent has a goddaughter that she took care of and made the human daughter to be the queen of the fairies land, and then the daughter is supposed to get married to this human prince. Now, up to that point, the movie was beautiful. It's beautifully shot. There's no way to deny that it was beautifully shot. The goddaughter is played by Elle Fanning, and it's good. It's good looking movie, and yeah, there's a lengthy crown stealing scene, which does not make any sense to me. But yeah, because she wears a crown, and then one of these fairies stole it, and then there's a small short, like cute chase scene, but it's not really cute. It doesn't make any sense. I think just to padding the movie. And then this prince came, and very, very dull prince. Tried to ask her to marry him, and she's happy about it. She wants it. Then when the movie turns bad, it really becomes a bad movie after that. The prince's mother is played by Michelle Prefer. I cannot pronounce her name. Very good actress. But in this movie, she becomes this very dark, and this movie becomes very dark in the second half, because so many people are getting killed, and I was thinking like, wow, this is quite dark. And then Michelle Prefer is acting like a bad person, so I suppose that you can act like a dark movie. She even tried to kill her husband, tried to kill Elle Fanning. She tried to kill everybody yang stands in her way. But it was very dark. So when at the end scene, she didn't die, because the confusion comes because it become very dark, and then suddenly, as if the producer says, "Oh, you know what? This is Disney movie. You cannot be too dark." I think that's how it was. It was supposed to be dark because they shot it like that, very scary, and then suddenly everything becomes very cheerful ending. Because it's a Disney movie, they can't go dark. Yeah, the middle part, which is after the second part, there's something happened that Maleficent almost got killed, which doesn't make any sense, because somebody just shot a crossbow at her who is flying away from the castle. I don't think a crossbow can fly that far. It doesn't have that range. But somehow it hurt Angelina Jolie, and Angelina Jolie is taken care of by this demonic I say this is demonic kind of fairies, creatures that looks like her. They have wings, and then they have horns, and they look demonic. I have to be honest. And then they end up in this cave. They say it's a cave, it's a castle up in the sky, and it has desert scenes in the. They show that she's flying around taking a tour of this place. He has the desert, he has the forest in the sky. And I was about to say, hey, I think they are better off staying there than going down and mixing with the humans. And then there's two characters on the sky, demons. One of them is good, trying to say make peace with the human. The second guy wants to kill every human. And that's when they become very dark. It was a dark theme about taking revenge on the human race and killing everybody, and because the human have been killing them. So it was for me, it was I think it was quite dark. And in the end, okay, that's not okay. Before we close the review, and then there's the other bad thing about the movie is the CGI. Like I said, the last part where it becomes like Lord of the Rings kind of fight between the flying demons and the human race downstairs. I figure out, okay, the queen might be bad, but the human race is not. So it's figuring out, hey, who do you root for? Do you root for the flying demons, or do you root for the humans? I mean, I know the queen is bad, but not the rest of the humans. So it was really bad. I think the introduction of the human flying demons, fairies or whatnot, was really bad. You don't have to do that. They can make another story, I think. But because of the demons thing, it was confusing, I mean, I'm sure Disney was a bit panicking lah. I mean, the executive has been saying, oh my god, are we going to root for the demons? Oh man, special effect was horrible. And then you see, they show this area shot from the balcony. You can see how big is the empire, how big the human settlement is, human castle. But when they show the camera on the ground, it looks like it was shot in a school, you can see only just a few people. I would suggest the comparison is to show the Aladdin movie, the new one, where they showed the palette, the empire or whatnot, the big. It looks big. It looks huge. Here, it looks like they were shot in the studio lot. It looks bad. The second half looks really bad. And I figure out something must have happened. Like I said, it's too demonic or whatnot, and they reshot the movie, and it feels like that. It feels like it was a reshot. And yeah, I think that's my excuse for the movie. I think because the first half was very good. It was very, very well made. But when the second half, suddenly you don't see a lot of Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie is the main actress, and she's always a scene stealer. If you have a character like Angelina Jolie, you want her to be on screen all the time, or most of the time. But in this movie, she's not in it so much. And there's a lot more of Elle Fanning, and which I find annoying, and Michelle Pfeiffer, which is a confusion, but she's so dark, and she's dull. I mean, anybody else besides Angelina Jolie is dull, but they don't focus on Angelina Jolie that much, and I became the second half was very disappointing. It's too much CG, and I think it was reshot. The whole movie was reshot in the second half, because no way you get an expensive star like Angelina Jolie to act in your movie and then have less of her on screen. And that's the truth. If you make a movie, you have to think about those things. I think they made a different ending. The second half was different. Because if you've seen it again, it looks like it was shot on a studio lot. On a very small studio lot. And a lot of... oh god, the CGI was horrible. The CGI was bad. So, my score for this movie is really 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. The first half, easily 7 out of 10. But it became a 4 out of 10 because I don't know. I keep, as I'm giving this review, my mind keeps remembering the Elle Fanning in my head, and that is bad because Elle Fanning is annoying. I mean, she's a good actor, but she's annoying, and then she's annoying in this movie too. And then you want your mind to remember Angelina Jolie, but my mind keep thinking of, oh god, Elle Fanning. What a dull actress. So should you go? I think it's not even for kids. And to be honest, the kids, I have kids around me because the parents brought it. I was thinking at one point, why are parents bringing kids to a dark movie? Oh, it's a Disney movie. That's why parents are bringing in kids. It's PG. And then, but the movie when the kids started crying was all the evil scenes, man. The second half, it starts with the Michelle Pfeiffer and all this dark stuff, and then meeting this flying demon. It's not fun, and kids were screaming and crying. 2 kids were crying, and it's supposed to be a Disney movie. Wow, it's a long review, but I need to say, don't go and watch it. I mean, the first half is good, but the second half was really testing your patience, and it was not that good. 4 out of 10. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. She's not the evil one. And to be honest, all this demonic... Okay, before I go, if you guys are watching it regardless of my review, you go and focus on this one demon creatures. And this demon creature really hates human beings. He's really up there with kill everyone, kill the humans. Throughout, when you first see him, he's like that. Human beings are evil. He wants to kill everybody. And then he transformed in the snap to become, I'm the good guy now, and I love human beings. I can live with them. It's like, wow. you don't go from I want to kill every human to okay, I love human. I think I can go. He went up to the wedding. He's the guy who's sprouting all this hatred, and then he's attending their wedding. Oh my god. Yeah, what's that if you think, hey, that's so unnatural? That's not natural. You got like Hitler, homicidal maniac, and then he becomes, I love the human race. It's so uncharacteristic, and it's so bad. What you can do is you can make him escape and doesn't want to join us because he seems so intent of killing the human, and suddenly to make him I hate the human, I love the human. It really doesn't make any sense. And then that's one thing. I think that's dropped me to 4 out of 10. And my god, the movie ended. I think because they don't have the budget or they come to their senses that what are we doing with this special effect, the end battle. The movie has this long wedding scene. It's such a long wedding scene, man. They prepare for the wedding. The movie ended, the conflict ended, and they have this extended wedding scene. But like I said, where they show the bad demon guy finally joining them and whatnot. It's I would say about 20 minutes of wedding scenes. after the movie ended. The whole point is just, and then they show up. It's trying to be a Disney movie after you made a very dark, horrible movie. I think that's part of the reshoot. Was I think they made a fairy tale ending with a wedding after all the darkness. That's why it has a jump before, because they were spouting so many things about killing humans and whatnot, and there were a lot of humans who died in a Disney movie, and that's why kids were crying, man. I'm not trying to make a joke. I mean, I'm not trying to I wanted to like this movie because Angelina Jolie, and it was dark. But Angelina Jolie never became evil. That's a part of it that I was thinking wow, okay. But like they say, the demon, flying demon, evil warrior suddenly becomes good. You don't see that, you don't believe that. You don't believe that kind of character moment where he suddenly can become lovey-dovey with human race. He hates them. What else? Oh man, yeah, like I said, the extended. Okay, now you have the extended wedding scene, about 20 minutes like that, and it doesn't end like that. It ends with another 5 minutes of Angelina Jolie flying around and away. And what is that? What the fuck is that? She's flying 5 minutes in the sky. That's why I say they just put her. Okay, you know what? We bought her. We paid her a lot of money. Let's have her flying in a nonsensical scene that she's flying around with these flying demons. It doesn't have a point. What's the point? The movie ended. To show what? Oh man, it's 4 out of 10. That's my review, for a long review for Maleficent 2, Mistress of Evil Not.